Strange how these odd etching press stories got started. One day, our 3D printer was cold because I was working on another project. Getting the last of the WeeWoodie Rembrandt presses spruced up to go on display on the Ritchie HalfwoodPressStore, because presently the Etsy HalfwoodPressStore is like our museum shop, and the last of the WeeWoodie Rembrandt presses, made by Rick Miller, is going up there now. And as I was getting the photos and the videos ready, I came across a video from 2014 of this very same press demonstrated, and I needed to restore that video, and then one thing led to another. And on the end of each video, there's a place where you click and it takes you to another video. And at the end of that video, another video. And I kept looking at, following this link system that I used years ago, and an hour went by, and I was just fascinated by the history of these odd etching press stories that I was responsible for. So I thought I'd make this videotape. Hope you enjoy it.
Hi, I'm Bill Ritchie in Seattle, Washington, and I'm going to demonstrate how to use the WeeWoodie Rembrandt Press that's going to be displayed at the International Woodworkers Fair in Atlanta this year. For this demonstration, Rick Miller and I created the printing plate that has the CNC Shark logo, the machine that helped make this press.
Before I started the demo, I dampened some pieces of lightweight Japanese paper. It's called Hosho. It's a student grade paper. And I put it in a plastic bag, put a book on top of it to keep it flat. On my printing, on my work surface, I put a vinyl cloth out to keep the press sitting still, give it a little grip when I'm working on it. We provide several kinds of felt to give it some pressure, to give it some embossing power, and depending on how thick the plate is and how high the roller is, we use 2 or 3 of these felts. On top of them, we put a piece of vinyl. The vinyl also gives it some gripping power. I test it for the pressure. Seems to be about right. I like to fold those felts back out of my way. Now I'm ready to ink my plate. I have a glass slab. I roll out some ink. This is a Speedball water-based ink. Makes cleanup very easy. The same company, Speedball, makes a hard rubber roller I'm using here. You have to roll that ink out in 2 directions all the time to keep it nice and flat. You have to ink and re-ink and re-ink until it's all evenly coated. Drop the plate into the recessed area on the press bed. Take out a piece of the dampened Hosho paper. And on top of that, I put a little piece of heavier paper in case the ink comes through the paper and gets on my felts. Also helps keep it from embossing too deeply. The press is copied after the famous replica of the Rembrandt press that's about 6 feet tall. If you're in Amsterdam, you can see it at the Rembrandthuis Museum. Once through and back out again. And there's my print.
Well, that's all for this press. There's Stretch WeeWoodie, the fancy one, going to the show in Atlanta, and I thought it would be interesting now to switch presses and switch over to the other model we have, the more like a toy model of the WeeWoodie Rembrandt Press, which is a bit more affordable. It's available online. It's also made by the CNC Shark system by Rick Miller, and everything works the same, but I thought it would be fun to pull a proof and prove it.
I'm using the same block. These blocks are, by the way, are cut from polyvinyl chloride, the same stuff that plumbing pipe is made of. The do-it-yourself WeeWoodie Rembrandt Press comes with the felts as well, and the vinyl blanket. Everything works the same. This one is put together with 18 screws, whereas the original collector model is put together entirely with wooden pegs. Rick and I made several models of the WeeWoodie Rembrandt Press before we were happy, and then we won the silver award at the A Design and Competition in Milan, Italy in 2014. I like to think of it as part of a game, printing woodcuts based on Rembrandt.
So that's it for this demonstration. Thanks for watching. I'm Bill Ritchie.